YouTube? How are you doing? Hi Facebook, how are you doing? Give me 1 second, YouTube. Okay, how are you guys doing? Say hi if you're coming on. Say hi. Comment hashtag replay if you're watching the replay so I can see how many people watch after I post this. Okay? There's the Cash App. There's the Cash App. I'm going to pin the Cash App and then you can see the star comment in the comments. But the star comment is pinned right now, but I'm going to pin the Cash App and then you can read the star comment in the comments, okay? And then here is the Amazon wish list. Good morning, Kathy Smith. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Last time I did this, I forgot to put the Cash App in the I forgot to put the Cash App in the comments and the Amazon wish list because I can't just type it in on my YouTube because I don't know where to click to type a comment on my phone. When I was doing YouTube before, I was doing it on my computer. Okay? And there was this little box where I could write the comment. I click on it and I do my comment. But on the phone I can't see it. Where to write the comment. I can't see where to write the comment. So, because my charger is all messed up, so I can't charge my computer, so I have to use my phone. And I've been using my computer since almost the beginning, so it's very hard, and it's very different looking, so going live on my phone is very different. And I can't see where you can make a comment. Let me see something. Hold on. No. Nope, that's not it. No. I gotta do a practice one and just play around with all the buttons. And then I'll delete it. I won't post the practice one, but just to practice live. Because I don't know where to... There's no place that shows for the comments. And it's kind of frustrating me. Let me see. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. Anybody? Who's on here? I can't even see who's on here. Make a comment if you're on here, because I could see, like, there was some. Felt like I was going to sneeze. Okay, that's good. Thank you for watching the replay, Kathy. Thank you. It's a dress. If you're on YouTube, you could see the whole dress. It's really big. But if you're just on Facebook, you could just see the top. But my phone, there's a little place to hold my phone on this tripod. And last week I had to move it down some. But when you look on the YouTube, you could see the whole dress, but you can't see it from. Yeah, I was asking someone to comment on YouTube. It shows 3 people are on YouTube, but I don't see any comments. See, it was much easier when it was on my computer. It was much easier when it was on my computer. Or am I going to have to switch around and do YouTube on my iPad and do Facebook on my phone? I don't know. I don't know. When you say you're commenting, Kathy, you talking about on Facebook? Because I was asking someone to comment on YouTube to see if I could see the comments. Because it said I had 3 people watching. Now it says 1, but I don't see anybody. So if you're on YouTube, please comment, even if it's just a hi, so I can check it out. Okay? Alrighty, so here is my crockpot. Let's turn this around just a little bit. Okay, so you can see it. Alrighty? So I forgot, I'm going to go back and edit the title, but I forgot to put part 1. Because I will be coming live about 2:45. While I'm cutting potatoes and peeling and cutting potatoes and making my potatoes. I wasn't going to at first, but I am, because while the potatoes are cooking, I'm going to be talking to you guys. Just, just talking, until the potatoes are done. Okay, that's why I said 2:45, okay? So I was a little late on here this morning, but once I get this crock pot done, then I got to get my dog out, because I was going to get up at 7 something to shower and then walk the dog, but I was so tired, and so I just decided to get up in time for a shower. My dog, we usually don't go out till almost 9:30 anyway, so it's okay. Alright, so I put the ingredients on the counter in the order that the video showed putting it in there, which it doesn't matter, just the chicken on the bottom. And then you can, do your ingredients any way you want them, but so it's 3 chicken breasts. 3 chicken breasts. If they're real small, you can go up to 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw your comments here on Facebook. It says somebody's watching on Facebook. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. Alright, my husband's sleeping since he gets home at 5 o'clock in the morning. I got his phone. Okay. Oh, there it was. I'm on his YouTube. Okay, there it is. Alright, I found me on his YouTube. I'm just going to comment, hey. Alright, so for my husband. Okay, the messages do come up. It did come up. Somebody else tried to comment, but they retracted it. But I could see that they retracted it. Dara_edits. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. If you're still on here, do you know how to comment on a live from Facebook? From YouTube? Like, if anybody comes on here, like, if I go live on my phone to YouTube, where do I go to make a comment? Because I don't see it on here. I've tried every button last time and this time. Nothing. When I'm on my computer, the bar where you type your comment in, it's right at the bottom. But it's not like that on my phone. So I'm trying to figure it out. Because until I can get me a new charging cord, I don't think I'm going to be able to charge my computer. So unless I look around at all the cords I got and try a different cord. That's what I'm going to do today. this afternoon before this evening comes to see if I can go live on YouTube through my computer. So I'm gonna because we got a bunch of different cords and some of them we don't know what they're for. So I'm gonna look around. All right. All right. So to start out, I do have a plastic baggie in here. Okay. Alright. I turn my water on so it can start getting warm so I can wash my hands in warm or hot water after I, put the chicken on. Okay. So just put, if you've got like this one is kind of small. It's on the smaller side. So if you got like 3 small ones, you can put a 4th one if you want. But if you've got like 2 huge ones, maybe only 2. I got like 2 medium size to big and 1 smaller one. So that's it. Alright, let me put my plate to the side now. I'm washing my hands. So, all the spices that I'm going to put on, it's just to your liking because it was listed in the ingredients list for the recipe. But no measurements. No measurements. Okay? So we got pepper. It says seasoned pepper. But when I saw the video, it just showed black pepper. So we're just going to use black pepper. Though in the video it says seasoned pepper. Now I found it on Lemon 8, the app, Lemon 8. So, and you can see my hair is still wet. I just put some clips on it to get the short ends out of my way. But it's still wet. Okay, so it's just seasoned pepper, so just use black pepper. Then it says no salt Tony's. Tony Satirists, no salt. That's new. Okay, then it says Cajun, which Tony Satirists is Cajun, but it says famous Creole cuisine Cajun. But then it says use Cajun seasoning as well as no salt. So you could use the salt Tony's and the no salt, or you could just use the no salt. And I'm going to use this. I got another one. I've had this. I don't use it that often, but I've had it. Okay, it just says Cajun. I'm going to use that. Okay? Then it says, of course, onion powder and garlic powder. Okay? And I got them in the order, I'm going to put them in there. Then you have cream of chicken. I'm using cream of chicken with herbs. And then a packet of chicken gravy. Oh, after you put the chicken in, then we're going to put some onions and peppers. It says sliced peppers, but I chose to just go with diced. And diced onions. And it has no measurement there either. So you are going to just put as much as you want. Now it's calling for, after the bell peppers and onions and the seasonings, it also wants chicken broth. It says enough to cover the bottom, which is about half a cup. It did say that in parentheses, half a cup. So just enough to fill the bottom. You can measure half a cup or you can just pour it however you want, okay? So that's how I did it. Now if you want to put them in, you can put the stuff in any way you want, but I prefer to put the seasonings on the chicken before I put in the cream of chicken and chicken broth and all that. So, but it shows the onions and the peppers going on top of the chicken. So we're going to do that. Alright, I got the chicken in there. And it's, you can use green peppers. It shows sliced green peppers. But I don't like green peppers, so I'm going to use red, orange, and yellow. They're all mixed up in this bag, and when I cut this up last night, so when I'm done, I'm putting it in the freezer, the rest, and then I'm gonna add some onions. So, okay, that's it. Alrighty. So that's that, and some onions. We don't like onions too much, so I'm not gonna put too much. That's about enough. That's it. Okay, so let's go. We're going to go with the black pepper. Put what you want. I mean, the onions, if you want to use fresh onions, which that is a fresh onion. If you want to use the frozen in a bag, or the fresh that's already cut up from the produce section, that's up to you too. And the bell peppers, you can use any color. And the amount you want, and any amount of onions. So you can use white onions, yellow onions, you know, whatever. Now, there's some bell peppers in the freezer section that's already cut up too. That's what I was told. I never paid attention to them. I've gotten the frozen onions, but... Okay. So I've got that. Alright, let's put the no salt Tonys. Just trying to get it down, because it was the first time I've used it. I actually bought it for this recipe to begin with. Yep. But I'm going to use it more often now because no salt. Trying to get it up. See? Trying to get I don't want to break the other end and then it fall in there. Trying to just bring it up. Okay, I'm having a hard time here. Sorry guys, I'm having a hard time here. I don't want this to go down in there. Oh, well, this purple thing is coming off. Maybe I can get it better that way and then I put the purple thing back on. Right, there we go. Alright, I got it off, so let's put the purple thing back on. Now it's like it doesn't want to go on. Oh, here, I gotta get it right in the... Now it's loose, so I'll just have to be careful with it. Okay, got it. So let's... Well, the purple thing wants to come off, so what I suggest you do is hold it down while you sprinkle. Okay, taste it near the end, I guess, so you can see what it tastes like. You can need more seasoning, because it looks like it showed shredding of the chicken. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shred the chicken, And then once it's all stirred up, I'm going to taste it to make sure the seasonings are right. And if it's not, I'll add whatever I think I need. But if it's once it's right, I'm going to put it right on top of the mashed potatoes. Oh, you can take it back. I was trying to comment from your YouTube to see if it would come up on here. Hi, Shannon. How are you doing? Hi there. Yeah, I'm going live on my phone for my YouTube because the charger on my computer is not working. Not the actual charger that came with it, but the one we've been using for like a year or two after the other one broke, and this one broke, so we gotta wait till we get some money. So to get a new charger, so I can't charge my computer. So that's that. And this stupid purple thing on top came off, so I was like, okay, now I can open it for the first time. But now it won't click back on right, so I have to just lay it on there. Alrighty, so we got the chicken in there. It's Crockpot smothered chicken. Crockpot smothered chicken. Oh, I was going to turn it around and do it the other way that Doreen suggested, but I forgot to, Doreen. Sorry, I'll do it on my next live. Okay? But the chicken's in here, the onions, the bell peppers, diced bell peppers and diced onions. It says sliced bell peppers, so if you want to do them sliced, you can, but I prefer to do them diced. Okay? And I put my ingredients in the order they go in here because, you know, I can't bring the recipe up, but it's just mixing it all. Okay, so now we're going to do some onion powder and garlic powder. Okay? And at the end, once you shred the chicken, when it's done, taste it and make sure it has enough seasoning. If it does not, add some more. Okay? So I did onion powder and garlic powder. Before that, I did no salt Tonys. That's what this one was. No salt Tonys. So Tony Saturates, but no salt. See? It says no salt Tonys and Cajun. Tony's is Cajun, but see, this is the regular Tony's. I didn't know they had no salt, but I'm gonna use Cajun. Oh, let me turn around. Cajun. Tony Saturates is considered Cajun too, but since I already used it, oh, see? In my Cajun, I didn't even take that piece off. I just bent it in. That's what I could have done. But dummy. But let me get some in here. Alright, so I got some of that, so there's no measurements for that. Okay? Let me open the chicken broth. Chicken broth is about 1 3/4 for a whole can. But it says about half a cup. It says just to cover the bottom. And that's about half a cup in parentheses, it says. The only thing that had a measurement. The rest, however, bell peppers, onions, diced, sliced, whatever, you use as much or as least as you want. And with the seasonings, you put as much as you want, okay? It'll kind of make a gravy, so I just put a little bit. Okay. So you got that. And then we want to put a can of cream of chicken. Mine is cream of chicken with herbs. So we're going to put that in. Oh man, now let me suggest this. I didn't think of it, but put your cream of chicken in first before the chicken broth, and then your about half a cup or whatever chicken broth, put it in the can and stir it up to get all the excess chicken broth out. And to get all the excess cream of chicken out. I didn't think of that, but I'm going to put just a tiny bit in here. And I'm going to stir it up. Okay, just a tiny bit so I can stir it up. Okay? Now, put your 1 pack of chicken gravy, your powdered chicken gravy, and you can use it. I just use the Walmart brand because it's just for this purpose. And then you can use whatever brand you want. Take a spoon or take whatever and just kind of spread the chicken, the cream of chicken all over the chicken, and mix the gravy powder into the chicken broth liquid. Just get it all a little mixed up, the seasonings. You can't stir with the chicken in there, but just stir what you can into the chicken broth. Do what you can. Okay. So once you do that, let me see. I'm going to unplug it so I can bring this. It's easier than bringing my tripod. Can y'all see that? Maybe it's not easier. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and take my phone off of here. Alrighty, YouTube. Let's see how I switch it around. Alright, so that's 3 chicken breasts, diced up onion and bell peppers. It says sliced onions, sliced bell peppers, but I wanted to dice them instead. As much as you want, or as least as you want. And then your seasonings, Tony Chachere's, no salt Tony Chachere's, no salt Tony Chachere's, and then another Cajun seasoning. Tony Chachere's is a Cajun seasoning, kind of, so you could use regular Tony Chachere's. But I just used one that said Cajun seasoning. And then, so no salt Tony Chachere's, Cajun seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, chicken broth about half a cup to 3/4 just to fill the bottom of your crock pot, and a can of cream of chicken, and a packet of powdered chicken gravy. Alright, just mix it up. Get that cream of chicken, spread over the chicken and get it all mixed up. And then we're going to turn it on, okay guys? Alrighty. So let's get it back. Alright, next time I cook, I'll try to turn it around and see if it works better. You may not see... Let's get this spoon. You may not see much of me, but you'll see the food I'm cooking better. Alright? Sorry. YouTube. Facebook. Sorry guys, I kind of hit the wrong button. So here we go. Alrighty. So I will be back about, let's say about 2:45 to start peeling. And dicing, peeling, cutting up and stuff with the potatoes. Now, a lot of people, you scrub your potatoes before you use them. I do that when I make baked potato and stuff like that. Now, when it comes to dicing up tomatoes, I do not. Well, I do when I do like breakfast potatoes, because I do them from scratch. But if I'm doing mashed potatoes, I do not. Let me tell you why. You'll see. They get clean though. I cut them up, put them in a pot that's already filled with cold water, and as they're sitting in there and I'm cutting the potatoes up, they are getting some of the dirt and some of the stuff on the potato is coming off because you can see it floating in the water. So when I'm done, I just swish them around, make sure my sink is clean, plug the garbage disposal so no potatoes fall down there, dump the potatoes and the water into the sink, turn on the cold water, rinse the sink, rinse the potatoes again, just use my hands and roll them around and get them all under the water, and then rinse the pan, because the pot now has all that stuff from the potato, the skin on the potatoes, because I usually don't peel them, all in the pot. So I rinse that out and clean that out. Then I put the potatoes back in there, because when you put water first, and then the potatoes, it makes the water rise. So I put the potatoes in there first, and then I fill it up with water. And then I put it on the stove to boil. Okay, that's how I clean my potatoes. Alright, now if you want to peel your potatoes, that's you. But usually if I don't peel them, I buy red potatoes. If I buy the regular potatoes, I'd peel them, but I don't peel them anymore because I don't have the energy to do it. Plus, I don't mind the skins on there. Now, a couple of times, there was one time my daughter, this was way back about a year ago, she was going to come over and we were having mashed potatoes, but they were going to be, what do you call them? Not stuffed mashed potatoes, but where you put the cheese, sour cream, and all that good stuff on there, right? And I told her, I said, well, if you want the potatoes peeled, you need to come over here and peel them, because I'm not going to peel them. And she was over there. That's how much she wanted them peeled. So, yeah. But anyways, so we are going to turn this on low. It said low. Put the lid on for 6 hours. Low for 6 hours, it says. Let's see. Alright, low for 6 hours. Now, normally when I cook anything with whole chicken in a crock pot, I usually get low 4 to 6 or high 6. Alright guys, I'm getting it. High 4 to 6 or low 6 to 8. So normally when you cook chicken in a crock pot, it's normally on high for 4 to 6 hours or on low for 6 to 8. This one says low 6, and usually my chicken does, and 6, it says on low for 6 to 8, but normally when I put it on low, it's shreddable by 6 hours. So, it's okay if it goes over 6 hours. If it goes over 6 hours, because 6 hours will be 3:30. That's why I'm coming back at 2:45 to do the potatoes. But, we got till 4:30, even 5:30, to eat. But I like to have it done a little earlier so he can sit down and, after you get full eating, you sit down and relax before you have to just finish eating and take off to work, Oh, look at this. Some of this is curled. Do you see how this is curled around and not straight down? I guess I do got a small curls in my hair, I guess. Oh. But anyways, so yes, it's on low for 6 hours. But it could go 7 to 8, so just know that. And if you want to do it on high, you can do it for 4 to 6 hours. Okay? But if you do it on high, I've done it on high before, and it's usually been done around 4 hours for my crock pot. So 4 to 6 on high or 6 to 8 on low. It just says 6 on the things. Don't lock it. It says do not lock it, only use that for travel. I've had some people lock it, but you're not supposed to. But yeah. So I will be back around 2:45 around so for part 2. Now I'm gonna fix the titles on here. Hey, I'm sorry, Shannon. It's just not. It just feels like I'm trying to catch my breath this morning, and I'm having a hard time. My stomach's hurting. But I'm looking forward to the smell of this food in this house. Yes, and usually I walk my dog around 9:30. I should be walking her around 8:30 to 9, not 9:30 to 10. But the way I always get up, I can't get myself out of bed early enough for that. So, and I decided since I was going to go live at 9, that I could just do the live and then take her out. And since I just turned it on a few minutes ago, and it's now 9:50, since I was coming on a little bit after 9, I'm a little late. It probably will be 3:50. 3:50. The chicken should be ready at 6 hours. So instead of coming live at 2:45, I'll come live at 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock. And I'll go back to my post I made just before this and edit it and put 3 o'clock instead of 2:45. Because then if it's done at 3:50, that gives me 50 minutes to cut up potatoes, get them in the water to boil, cook them for about 20 minutes, and good. All right? Yeah, Shannon, how has your morning gone so far? Not much of a morning, but how's it gone so far? I just haven't had the money yet to go buy the cord for my computer. I can't wait till I do, because it's very different going live on YouTube on my phone. I can't find where to make comments. So I'm just going to go bring up this live, after I'm done posting it, and post the Cash App and the Amazon wish list. Because I don't see a place for me to comment. And then later on, maybe I'll do what do you call it? Just a trial live, like just to play around with it to see where I can post a comment. So if you see me on live in the mid-afternoon, Shannon, before my second cooking live, that's why I'm on. But I'm probably going to delete that one, but just to play around with it. To see where I can make a comment. Because I haven't figured it out. Because I'd rather not go live on YouTube on my iPad, because I like Facebook on a bigger. But if I go on my iPad, I may try that and see if I could see a comment thing so I could comment easier. And if it's easier that way, then I may do a switcheroo. But if I ever do a recipe that's got multiple steps and a lot to do, then I'm going to need my phone for the recipe, so I don't know. Hopefully by the end of this week, because I go live again on Thursday. It's going to be Monday and Thursdays. Mondays will be around 2:33. Only in the morning if I'm doing a Crockpot. And Thursdays will be, 5:30, something like that, because my husband's off. All right? I know, it rained last night. I didn't know it was supposed to rain. She still went on her walk a little bit because it had stopped raining. It was just very wet. She made it quick because Brownie doesn't like going on the grass when it's wet. I mean, when you first come out our house, okay, you got the little sidewalk area. You step down off the sidewalk onto the grass that's right in front of our apartment, and like going across the grass, and it's on almost everybody's grass, there's some stone stuff that you can step on. And she steps on the stones and follows them across because she doesn't like stepping on wet grass. she'll step on there real quick and pee, and then that's it. But she didn't step on it much last night because we had like a thunderstorm or lightning warning or something last night. It was just for a few hours, but I didn't catch that, so I didn't know. But the end of this week, Thursday and Friday, is supposed to be raining all day, so. We do get our little raincoat jacket. Have you ever thought about buying them a raincoat jacket to put over them? Maybe they go out there. Hers is a little raincoat jacket, and then it has a little hoodie. Let me show y'all. I know, Brownie. Daddy's awake, but he's not taking you. So you have to wait till I get out off online. Gotta wait. Alright guys, sorry about that. I just wanted to show you. See, on the phone, since it's below the iPad, you can see things better. This I have to lift up for you to see on iPad. For Facebook. See? And there's... Put it on, and then here's the little, for the front paws, and here's the little hoodie. She tries to shake it off, but there's a little hoodie. This goes in front, usually in front of her eyes, so rain doesn't get in her eyes. But yes, this is, well, we had her with us at the pet store, because we bought it the day we got her a groom, so we tried it on her. I don't like buying stuff without trying it on her. So yes, that's what we got. And that's a lot with Brownie too. I try to get her to go out right in the front, pee on the grass, and she'll run right back in. So, at least I can get her to pee. That's better than nothing. So, yeah. But I didn't expect that rain last night. I didn't know. But so. Oh. Hi Doreen. Sorry, the comments were swiped the other way. I didn't see any comments, and I was like, no comments. And then I was like, oh, it said swipe left to see your comments. I must have accidentally done that. But if you go back and watch the beginning of this video, you know, up till you came on, I did show the food is cooking for 6 hours on low. I put in chicken, 3 chicken breasts, and then some diced onions and bell peppers. It says sliced bell peppers, but I put diced. And then you put your seasonings. No salt, Tony. No salt, Tony. Then Cajun seasoning. Which Tony's is Cajun, but... And then onion powder, garlic powder, chicken broth, about half a cup, just to cover the bottom of the crock pot. And then a can of cream of chicken. I did cream of chicken with herbs. And then a packet of chicken gravy. And then mix it all in, try to get it mixed into the chicken broth. It's not real easy since the chicken's there, but just get what you can mixed in there. Put the lid on, put it on low for 6 hours. Now it could be low 6 to 8 hours. Remember that. The recipe said 6, but it could be 6 to 8. Okay? Because I've done that before, depending on your crock pot. And if you need to do it on high, it's usually high 4 to 6 hours. And I don't know if it's just me, but when I'm talking, it sounds like I'm having a hard time catching my breath. So, whew, I hope not. I don't know if y'all hear that. Does it sound like that, or do I sound normal? But to me, it feels like I'm having a hard time catching my breath while I'm talking. It's okay, Doreen, but I'll be back on today around 3 o'clock. I said 2:45 on my post, but I'm going to change it to 3 because I didn't get the crock pot turned on to almost 9:50. So 6 hours would be 3:50. So 50 minutes should be plenty of time to chop up my potatoes, cook my potatoes, mash them, and everything. So I'll come on about 3 o'clock and I'll change that on the post from 2:45 to 3. So, sorry, I just have to stop every minute or so. Just trying to catch my breath. I don't know. I started feeling better yesterday, but just trying to catch my breath. And the recipe, Shannon, is called Crockpot smothered chicken. Crockpot smothered chicken. So when it's done, I'll be, shredding up the chicken. And then, since it's going to have all that gravy and stuff in it, I'm going to pour it right on top of the mashed potatoes and then make some vegetables. Now, my thought on the vegetables is going to be green beans. It sounds good with it. Green beans. So I'm going to make some green beans with it. So it's going to be the smothered chicken, the homemade mashed potatoes, and green beans. Yummy, I'm all ready. Can't wait. Yummy in my tummy. Oh, if you saw yesterday, you see how big this thing is? I know I had this on yesterday, but I just felt like putting it on because I'm not going anywhere. So there. It's big. But it's okay. So I'll be on about 3 o'clock Central Time if you guys want to come back to see me do the mashed potatoes. And while the mashed potatoes are cooking, I'll be talking to you and we just have conversation. All right? I got to get something in my mouth. My mouth is really dry. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Sometimes that soda burns us through the nose, too. But, I'll be drinking a bunch of water, too, after that. So, if you didn't come on early enough to see the food, because I did show it before I put the lid on the crock pot, just go back and see that, okay? And I did forget to turn the camera around the other way to try to do it that way like you suggested, Doreen. I was going to do that, but I forgot. Sorry, I'm so used to doing it this way. But maybe I'll do that next time when I cook on Thursday. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and get off here and I'm going to end this live the way I end all lives. And I'm going to go back and I'm going to edit the title to say part 1. Because I always want to say part 1 when I do a crock pot, but I forgot. So. And I will put the Cash App and the Amazon wish list on YouTube. I'll go on my phone and bring it up after I post it. Because I'm having a hard time trying to figure out where to put the comment. When you go on my computer, at the bottom is, right next to where I am, there's the box. Where you normally comment, where anybody comments, And that's where I comment. But on the phone, I don't see that. And I don't see a place where I could comment. So, I gotta figure that out. But I appreciate y'all for coming on and watching. This is going to be real good. I can't wait till it starts smelling and I can smell it throughout the house. And the crock pot is already getting hot. So, I'll be back on at 3 p.m. Central. Stay positive. Do your thing, guys. I love you guys. And I'll see you later on this afternoon, early evening, for the second part and finishing up of this crock pot smothered chicken with mashed potatoes. Yummy, and green beans. Alright, so talk to y'all later. Have a good day. And comment below, what are y'all going to be having for dinner tonight, if you're cooking. If not, then what are y'all doing? Going out to eat or just each to their own? Just make that comment below. Alright, and I thank y'all for coming on. Love you guys. Bye. Bye, Facebook. Bye, YouTube, and thank you, Shannon, for coming on both Facebook and YouTube. Sorry I didn't see you at first, but yeah. Alright, bye, YouTube.